Welcome to Bible Nuggets with Mr. John. Today we shall be diving into the Bible to unfold why the Bible calls King Solomon the wisest king. He was the son of a great king, the ruler of a golden age, and the wisest man to ever live. Or wasn't he? Today, we dive deep into the life of King Solomon, the man the Bible calls the wisest king in history. But what made him so wise? And did he really live up to his wisdom? Let's find out. Before Solomon became the wisest king, he was simply the young son of King David. After David's reign, Solomon was chosen to rule Israel. But being a great king is no easy task. And Solomon knew it. One night, God appeared to Solomon in a dream and said, "Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Imagine being given the chance to ask for anything: wealth, power, a long life. What would you choose? But Solomon didn't ask for riches or victory over his enemies. Instead, he asked for wisdom to govern the people with justice. And because Solomon's request pleased God, he not only gave him wisdom but also wealth, honor, and peace like no other king before him. 1 Kings 3:5-14. But how wise was Solomon, really? Well, one of the most famous stories about his wisdom comes from 1 Kings 3:16-28. Two women came to him, both claiming to be the mother of the same baby. Solomon proposed a shocking solution: cut the baby in half and give each woman a piece. But it was a test. The real mother immediately begged to give up her child to save his life. And just like that, Solomon knew who the true mother was. This moment stunned the entire nation. They had never seen wisdom like this before. Solomon wasn't just wise in his rulings, he was also a great writer. The Bible credits him with writing Proverbs, a collection of wise sayings about life and morality; Ecclesiastes, a deep reflection on the meaning of life; Song of Solomon, a poetic book about love and devotion. In Proverbs, Solomon tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Meaning, true wisdom starts with honoring God. But Solomon wasn't just wise in spiritual matters, he was a genius in science and nature too. The Bible says he knew all about plants, animals, and even engineering. 1 Kings 4:33. One of his greatest achievements? Building the Temple of Solomon, one of the most magnificent structures in biblical history. Solomon's wisdom became so famous that the Queen of Sheba traveled from afar just to test him. And guess what? After seeing his wealth and wisdom, she was speechless. She said, "The half was not told me." 1 Kings 10:1-9. But here's the twist. For all of Solomon's wisdom, he still made a fatal mistake. He married hundreds of foreign wives, who led him into idolatry. He turned away from God. 1 Kings 11:1-13. This teaches us a hard lesson: wisdom alone isn't enough, we must remain faithful to God. So, was Solomon the wisest king? Yes. But his life also shows us that true wisdom isn't just about knowing things, it's about obeying God. What's the biggest lesson from Solomon's life? Drop a comment below. And if you want more biblical wisdom, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tag a friend who needs this wisdom today.